The whole issue of Native people is to make sure that our children survive and our grandchildren survive. And that's what the struggle is about. We have to continue to struggle for our language, our culture, our rights, our right to self-determination. Because if we stop struggling, we'll disappear.
Kenneth Deere is a publisher, journalist, human rights activist, and traditional chief. A selfless and humble man, Kenneth is perhaps one of the most accomplished Indigenous newspaper publishers in the world. He created the Eastern Door newspaper in 1991 and went on to publish 752 issues over the following 16 years. He collected many awards for his work prior to selling the newspaper in 2008, and now concentrates on his work with the United Nations Board of Trustees Voluntary Fund for Indigenous Populations.
Well, the Eastern Door had humble beginnings in January of 1992. In the aftermath of the Oka crisis, our community was swamped with gossip and hearsay and misinformation. Mainstream media was not really covering our community very well, and we wanted a real newspaper, and not a newspaper that was a political rag. When you run a newspaper, what you're doing is you're recording history, because you take a story, you take an event, and you put it into print. It's there in a newspaper, and it's going to be there forever. When you look at the Eastern Door, you can see the community looking back at you. This is what our community is like, and that's very, very important for us and for future generations.